Hey guys, Skylar here. I feel like doing a video for the season finale of the Magicians. I haven't done any videos whatsoever about them. However, I'm just a bit mad of how season 3 ended because a lot of the interviews with the writers were just like, we knew they were going to fail, we purposely made them fail, and this was, we expected them to fail because it doesn't make sense to let them succeed and have it be that easy, even though it wasn't an easy season for them. But let's just kind of break it down, because I feel like there's a few maybe plot holes, or at least some what's the word I want? Unaddressed endings. But yeah, so start of the episode, let's go right into it. They're trying to figure out who to talk to find this castle, and they end up figuring out the maker of the castle is clearly still alive, because they're probably a magical creature. Well, they are. They find out where it is. I have no problem with that. It makes sense that the creator is magical. Magical creatures tend to live a long time. Come to find out, it's not a witch, it's a nymph. So it's quite literally a magical creature. She tells them where it is, says, good luck, don't let out whatever's in there. That's the whole point of the castle, was to keep what's in there. So clearly, that's where you know they're going to let it out. Anytime they have to say it several times, you know it's going to happen. Moving forward, Julia ascends to god status because she's been doing so much good, and, it just makes her stronger. It's revealed that when you answer prayers, you become stronger as a god. However, most gods don't purposely answer prayers because they don't want to become too strong for no reason. Like, it may be a way to protect themselves from overindulging, I guess. But Julia decides to go off, but leaves Quentin with a small amount of her own power as, like, an emergency battery type thing. Oh, my lighting's going out. Hold on. Let me, I'm gonna turn on my bedroom light. Oh, that's really yellow, though. Maybe I should move rooms. Yeah, I think I should move rooms. Hold on, let's get up. We're gonna go on a tour. We're gonna keep talking, though, because, yeah, why not? Let's go on a tour to a brighter area. Excuse the noise, it's just not level. Hold on, guys. There we go. Excuse the noise, it's my washer. This room's a bit brighter. Let's go in here. This is a lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's way better. So let me just kind of set this down, maybe. Somehow. That's, way better than it was. Anyways, let's keep going. So, oh, hold on, my face is not being tracked. There we go. Anyways, so Julia gives Quentin some god magic, and it's an emergency battery. Use this for a really strong spell if you need it. So we move forward, and here's my first problem. He wastes it so quickly. I invaded the dream of the night to see, if she could maybe give us some detail. And all she says is, if you come in here, you're screwed. And everyone gets mad because he wasted this magic that he was given. I'm adjusting the camera, sorry. He wasted the magic that he was given way too quickly. Can you not right now? Sorry, my cat. Anyways, he wastes this magic way too quickly. And they still decide to go to the castle. They get there, they get let in. But just before that happens, Alice went and got a potion to wipe her own memory because she plans to use the fairy magic to do something. They get in, they meet the knight, and she explains that the monster is this magical creature who just craves attention. He or she, it's an attention, craver. But it's destructive because it killed all the other things that were imprisoned inside the castle. And that's why she's been there so long, is that it's keeping her alive because it takes care of her. But in reverse, she takes care of it. So it keeps her alive, it keeps it happy. They do find the spring. However, just before trying to put the keys in, Elliot decides to kill the monster, thinking the god-killing bullet would kill it because it can kill even gods. Plot twist. The monster is stronger than a god, which is why it cannot be let out, and it actually invades the knight's body. Of course, Quentin and Elliot don't realize this. And the knight is just gone. Like, she's just gone from the picture. We assume that it used the knight's body to escape. But when they go to, afterwards, they try to go put the keys in. Alice stops them, boots them out of the way, says she has to destroy these keys because the library cannot be trusted with this magic, and nor can humans be trusted with the magic. Because that's just who she's the one who wants to unify magic, so she gets like, hey, we lost magic because we were irresponsible, we should not have it right now. Because the library is just going to make it worse. However, upon destroying the keys, Julia feels that prayer in the God realm, that they need help. And she's told, hey, don't go. It's not going to end well. You're just going to waste your time. You're going to waste your power. You know, don't go. You need to detach yourself. And Julia answers the need of Quentin and the others and goes to them. And even though Alice literally destroyed the keys, she melted the keys, which released all Prometheus' magic away from those keys. And she realizes that if she brings them back, she's going to lose all her magic. And this is where one of my issues is that she brings the keys back, but she loses all her magic. Here's the thing. She's still a god, though. So I don't know how that's going to play into Season 4, because she may not have magic, but she's a god. So here's my problem. Is Persephone going to intervene? Because one of the writers said that they're not going to mention who, but one of the snippets we saw is a lie. It's not what it really is, by any means. Well, all of them really aren't, but one that's going to be more standoutish. I think it's going to be Julia. Just because of the fact she's still a god. So I think she still might be hearing prayers in the background. Not knowing what to do with them, but I think she still hears them. But anyway, she brings back the keys, they open the fountain, magic starts flowing, and then Dean Fogg and the McAllisters, or also whatever the heck their name is, they show up, and they had used the Fairy Queen's magic to power the siphon. Because before they got to the castle, the Fairy Queen gave up her life, even though Fen told her not to do it, in order to protect the fairies. That no one outside of a magical creature may hunt the fairies. Okay, I understand she's being a martyr, but the problem is, first off, who's going to be the new Fairy Queen? Second, what's Fen going to do? Because she's now the Queen of Fillory, at least for the moment. And B, fairy magic was used. Like, the Queen was literally chopped up for fairy magic. So had the Queen not done that, even though Fen told her, hey, if you do this, it's going to end badly. You're going to make a mess for humans and fairies alike. She's like, no, I'm not. I'm going to protect the fairies. No one can hunt them unless you're magical. Okay, if you say so. So we didn't see the Queen die, thankfully, but we saw where she's like talking and it's like, you know, you're going to make some bad decisions in life. And she does. But the siphon being powered by the Fairy Queen, who's apparently equivalent to about 50 fairies. With that being done, Siphon pulls all the magic out of the spring. Magic's now controlled by the library, because the library can use the siphon to pull the magic out. Apparently Dean Fogg struck a deal to erase everyone's memories in order to protect them, except for Alice. She broke the deal with the library, so she gets to keep her memory. Because that makes sense. Keep her memory even though she lied to the library that she's going to help them. But Alice knows what happened, because she saw what happened. But outside that, the elders get thrown into new lives, and that's another, the plot hole is that Julia's still a god technically. The monster's out there, and the library's rationing magic. So how can you be a magician if you're given like quarterly allowances of magic? It doesn't make sense. What's the point of being a magician then? I get the library is a neutral being because they're doing it not to be good or evil. They're just like, humans are not good with magic. We have to ration it or we're going to lose it again. Because the library's job is to chronicleize the world, and they can't do it without magic. And you still got Penny in the Underworld, you got Penny 23 out being a DJ, so there's still an issue with that. Like, are the two ever going to meet? Are they going to merge? Another one that I haven't seen anyone mention is Marina. Marina 23 is still in Timeline 40. She knows about magic. She knows where the break bills is and all that stuff. So are they gonna bring her back in season 4? Because she's still a magician. I just don't know if she has magic, because we haven't gone season 4, so we don't know if they know how the rationings work with magicians. Like, was she given magic? Or because she wasn't at break bill, she doesn't get it? Like, that's the thing that has to be handled, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people forget about it, whatever. I personally won't, because she's still alive out there with magic. So, who knows? At least the knowledge of it. And I assume season 4 is going to be all about defeating the monster and getting magic freed, because magic should be for everybody. Can't be controlled. But the problem is, are they going to get the magic? Do they have to like get the siphon all the magic back out, and then put it into the spring to release it back out? You know, that's the real question. But we'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm still annoyed. Fairy Queen and Julia are the reason that the library has magic and controls it, because they each sacrificed themselves. It's just, I don't know. It just bugs me because it's not how it should have ended, in my opinion. I feel like I should have left it on a cliffhanger, in that we didn't know what happened after they intervened. We just shouldn't. I don't feel like it should have ended that way. That would have been a great first episode, rather than first episode's going to be hi, their lives. We're going to see what really is going on. I mean, well, I guess it did end on a cliffhanger because we don't know what happened to Quentin, but it's like we can assume he was kidnapped. So, a cliffhanger is that you don't know what happened after. We can assume Quentin was kidnapped by the monster afterwards. It's obvious. We don't know if Elliot's dead, though. I hope he's not. I hope he's just, like, trapped inside. So it would suck to lose Elliot, because he's a great character. And then I kind of do love that Margot was going by Janet, because that's her book name. So I think it was kind of smart to be like, hey, we have to give her a new persona. We'll just call her by her book name, because it doesn't matter right now. But you know that they're all going to get their memories back, because A, that's what they have to have a season 4 with the characters, and B, Julia broke out of it by having thoughts come back from just having instances with magic. Like, seeing it, experiencing it, made those memories come back. So it makes sense. They'll all get their things back. But how they get magic is another thing. Because we know Alice doesn't have her dust because she used it up. Julia used all her powers to have the keys, so she's still a god, but she doesn't have any god magic. So it's going to be hard. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they'll get any rations, or if they'll somehow break into the library, because Penny 23, he's a traveler. He's a magical creature in the sense he's a human, but he can travel. Traveling only has limitations when you need to bring others with you. Those have to be powered by magic. But he can travel, he just doesn't know he can do it, so he can't use it. His body doesn't know what to do. So he can travel to the library whenever. You can't take away the traveling powers unless you lock it down with the tattoos again. So we'll see how that goes. But that's me. It's just there's so many unfinished storylines. Marina 23, Fairy Queen giving up her life, Julia giving up her magic to restore the keys, but still being a god. Because Renard's still a god, he just doesn't have magic. But he literally said, you can still be a god without magic. You're just a useless god. So there's just so many things that need to be addressed. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll do a video week for season 4 next year. I really don't know. But I do plan on reading the books. I already know what happens in all of them. You know, they have somewhat of a happy ending in a sense, except for the fact that I believe Petty dies in the books. But, yeah. Gonna see where it goes. I think I'm gonna let you guys go for right now. But I will say, I do hope these plot holes get filled, because it just bugs me that there's these things that are not addressed. I do hope they bring Marina back in season 4, though. I would love to see her back. It'd be good. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go for now, and see you guys soon. Bye.